Hi, I'm Mike Bethia, the founder here at KNOXX Career Networking, and welcome to another edition of KNOXX Talks. KNOXX Talks is a series of interviews with community leaders and local employers where we discuss our city and the positive things happening here while also giving our guests a chance to share more about themselves and the organizations they represent. KNOXX is a recruiting platform giving area candidates meaningful visibility and a chance to share a video introduction of themselves for employers, summarizing how they can help a company while employers finally get a clear sense of what candidates in the talent pool can offer. We hope to see you on KNOXX. Enjoy this week's edition, and thanks for watching.
Hello to everyone watching this episode of KNOXX Talks. I'm Susanna Matthews, Director of Engagement here at KNOXX, and thanks so much for joining us. I'm excited to have Jacob Wayman, Director of the E2E Accelerator, as our guest. Hello, Jacob.
Hi, Susanna.
For those viewers who are familiar with the E2E and your role there, or maybe unfamiliar with the E2E and your role there, let's start with that. What is E2E and how is it impacting Wichita?
Absolutely. So the ETE is Wichita's first ever business accelerator. And when I say accelerator, what it actually is it takes early stage companies and accelerates their growth to grow and scale them beyond Wichita. Okay. And so when I was brought on in May of 2016, I was given a blank piece of paper that said, go figure out what an accelerator actually is.
Wow.
And so what I did is I went and looked at other communities throughout the country, and what came of it was a 12-week program that accelerated the growth of six early stage companies right here in Wichita.
And one of those companies was KNOXX.
Absolutely.
So, and KNOXX was certainly honored to be invited to be in the E2E Accelerator and to participate in that. So I'm curious to know, what did E2E see in our founder, Mike Mathia? Why was KNOXX invited to be part of the program?
Well, Mike was one who looked beyond Wichita. Yes, he's headquartered here, but he thought way beyond the borders of Wichita with his business. Because what he's creating with KNOXX is something that is scalable globally. And when our board of directors and our search team was looking at the organizations that were applying for the program, we saw Mike in the big picture that he had. He had a growth mindset to scale beyond Wichita.
Well, I appreciate you saying that. It's very validating, and we consider you one of the key young professionals here in Wichita. So I'm curious to know what changes you have seen in the city. You've been back for a little bit. Perhaps you can discuss the culture of innovation and the culture of entrepreneurship and what that means to a young professional like yourself, and what is it that's going to keep young professionals here in the long term?
Absolutely. Well, the mood that I'm feeling in Wichita is excitement. There's a lot of energy going on currently here in our community, and prior to that, it just seemed like it was a little bit of hesitancy between a lot of different people. And I don't know if it was hesitant because they didn't want to be the first mover, or they wanted to be one to ask for permission rather than forgiveness. But now in this community, I see a lot of different people in a lot of different areas, whether they be WSU at the Innovation Campus, Chris Callan doing what he's with the 6 companies over there at Groundwork, or simply what we're doing at the E2E. I mean, everybody's looking at this community and saying, how can I be innovative and how can I grow and scale right here in our community and really bring Wichita back to the entrepreneurial powerhouse it once was.
Let's turn our attention to some of the other projects that you're involved in.
A new recent project I've brought to Wichita is called Startup Grind. And Startup Grind is very much like we're doing right now, having a candid conversation with each other. And we do it with a successful local entrepreneur. We've featured people like Jeff Turner, former president and CEO of Spirit Aerosystems. And what he did is he got on stage with Christina Long, and they talked about a story. Inspired a lot of people in that room. And we're doing that monthly. And it's something that I am very excited to have here in Wichita. And I'm excited for what's to come from it.
Let's close with this last question, Jacob. As a young professional who is so deeply involved in positive change in Wichita, where do you see the city in 10 years?
I'm very optimistic about the next 10 years here in Wichita. I mean, rewind a year ago, and I would have never thought me personally would be at the ED Accelerator, or 1 Million Cups would become a reality, or Startup Grind would even be happening right now. So, what I look at Wichita in the next 10 years is going to be up to each one of us, those watching this interview, and those also that are just here in the Wichita community. They need to take it personally, and the future of our city is in their hands for the next 10 years.
You heard it directly from Jacob. He has issued the challenge. Well, thank you so much for taking time to speak with us today, and thank you for planting roots here in the community. We are excited to see your vision take shape and excited to see where your journey takes you.
Thank you, Susanna.
If you're an employer wanting to discover Wichita talent during the Hire Local Challenge, I encourage you to go to www.hirelocalchallenge.com and activate a KNOXX employer profile. Use the promo code HireLocal17 and you'll get a special rate that will allow you to use the KNOXX platform during the Hire Local Challenge to post jobs and review candidate profiles. If you'd like more information or a demonstration of the KNOXX platform, we invite you to contact us at 316-425-7200 or email us at info@knox.net. If you're a candidate wanting to be visible during the HLC, go to our event website and create a candidate profile. You'll have the opportunity to upload a brief video introduction where you can speak directly to employers and tell them how you can help their companies. Thank you for watching. We'll be introducing another community partner next week, so keep watching for posts on the KNOXX Facebook page and Twitter feed. If you have questions about the Hire Local Challenge, feel free to message us on social media, or if you just want to stay up to date on our progress, go to facebook.com/KNOXX and click on the sign up button. As we close, we want to extend another big thanks to World Studios and Lightspeed VT as our video production partner. They do amazing work here, and if you're needing video-related production or virtual training services, you would be wise to get them involved.